The strikes have a little extra on them tonight. And there's a chop. Look at this, up and over with a suplex. From behind, schoolboy, shoulders down for the win. Batista quickly getting the shoulder up. It could take more than that. Getting his attention with a vicious strike. Oh, shoulder first. I think the ring just shifted. Oh my DDT! Spiked him. Oh, he's got him here. Oh! Oh my goodness, crushing it. I cannot believe the WWE Universe's reaction to Batista. This guy takes time out of his busy movie star schedule to return to WWE, and they've given him nothing but disrespect.
All due respect to the animal, but it's the WWE Universe's choice to cheer who they cheer and boo who they boo. They see Batista as a part-timer who's stealing the spot from a regular performer like Daniel Bryan.
Discussing the WWE Universe's reaction to Batista's return, you two recall their hatred of the returning star. I don't think the animal really cares what they think.
Well, they don't deserve him. He's told them time and time again to deal with it, and they'll have to when he wins here in the main event of WrestleMania.
And here's Randy Orton showing why he's a master manipulator.
Showing off some of his speed there.
Bryan entered this match at less than 100%, so it's not surprising that he's taking some damage in the early going here.
Yeah, Daniel Bryan's got guts, but it's going to take more than guts when your opponents are Randy Orton and Batista. WWE has hit great new heights in recent months thanks to the Authority's rise to power. We've seen Orton's amazing reign and Batista's epic return.
I want to pick back up the discussion of the Authority that you two started. Not only have they taken opportunities from stars like Daniel Bryan, they've insulted him by calling him a B-plus player.
Since when is B-plus bad? Daniel Bryan has a place at WrestleMania, just not in the main event.
He might have it. He can't take much more of that.
I'm not sure how much he has left.
Solid contact from Daniel Bryan. Ouch.
Batista dominated at the Royal Rumble, but he's falling short of the finish line.
It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over.
Daniel Bryan may have defeated Orton looking for something big.
Uh-oh. Good night. He's in control now.
The shoulders are down. The quick reversal there by Randy Orton.
Oh, boy. The RKO.
I knew. Will this be enough?
Michael Corey, the two of you mentioned Bryan's lacking resume compared to Batista and Orton. And it's true. Batista beat Triple H in the main event of WrestleMania 21 and had championship matches at WrestleMania 23 and 26.
And the Apex Predator is in his 11th consecutive WrestleMania. Orton was in the main event at the 25th anniversary of WrestleMania and successfully defended the WWE Championship against John Cena and Triple H the year before that. Bryan is extremely outclassed tonight.
Randy Orton has a big chip on his shoulder tonight. Batista's been arguing with Stephanie McMahon. Daniel Bryan's been fighting with Triple H. Orton's almost become an afterthought in his own title defense.
Well, for a guy who's clamored to be the face of the WWE and the centerpiece.
Here's the cover. This one's not over yet.
I can't believe it. He just won't go away.
the two of you called Orton a quote-unquote afterthought. And he's going to disprove that tonight when he exits the biggest WrestleMania ever as WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
Well, he's got two of the most hungry competitors in WWE to topple first, so I wouldn't call this one for the Apex Predator just yet.
And it's Batista with a reversal.
Batista's been a real destroyer since he returned to WWE at the beginning of the year. He handily won the Royal Rumble and has been dominant ever since.
Batista did impress at the Royal Rumble, I'll admit. The Authority didn't even let Daniel Bryan enter the match. A guy in the WWE Championship picture since last August was just cut out of a WrestleMania opportunity. That slam put him in a bad way, guys.
Orton's seemingly out of this. I hope the Yes Movement's happy with this unjust turn of events.
But Bryan and Batista are hungry to once again be atop the WWE food chain, and it's looking likely right now.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
He goes down hard.
Yeah, he's not looking very good at this point, Cole.
And a savage clothesline. Oh, what a right!
Man, that's some attitude behind it.
On a vicious assault. And he goes for the pin! Digging deep for a kick out.
Wow, Randy Orton was all but finished, but he summoned the strength to survive again. And here comes, spine buster by the animal. The Viper getting absolutely
the cover. 1, 2. Oh my, how in the world did he kick out of that?
He needs to change something fast, guys.
Ooh, that hurt.
A sharp one right to the cheekbone.
And here comes Batista. And Batista drops the Batista bomb to end this war. The end is near.
Can he finish him off here? Uh-oh, Bryan looking for it. The yes lock's applied. Orton might tap out, but...
Oh, look who's back. Triple H, Stephanie.
The Authority just wants to have a bird's eye view of what's going on.
No, more than that, Corey.
Triple H just ripped the referee out of the ring. I believe Daniel Bryan could have won the championship right there.
Now, clearly Triple H is still bitter over losing to Daniel Bryan earlier on tonight.
Yeah, the reason Daniel Bryan has made it to this matchup. Meanwhile, is Daniel Bryan, Batista with a spine buster.
Triple H now summoning a new official.
What the? Come on.
I'm sure this referee's going to be fair.
It's all about what's best for business, gentlemen.
It's all about screwing over Daniel Bryan.
Looking to put Bryan away with the Batista bomb. Here's the cover. And a kick out. A kick out.
Not quite.
The Authority obviously unhappy with the performance of this official.
It's just continued oppression by the Authority. Trying to control the narrative,
Just
control
remember,
the match.
Who signs your paycheck, Saxton?
Yeah, but the bottom line is this. Daniel Bryan has had his back against the wall since the beginning of this night. He's been banged up, he's bruised, he's battered. Now he's got the Authority against him once again. Meanwhile, Batista to the post. And Daniel Bryan.
Bryan trying his best to fight this uphill battle.
Bryan's fired up. Look out! Bryan! Suicide dive down on the Authority.
Right now it's Daniel Bryan against the world. Do whatever you got to do to survive.
Daniel Bryan battling, fighting everybody. And the... rolling up Batista. Shoulders are down. And just breaking things up is Randy Orton.
How close was Daniel Bryan?
As close as Daniel Bryan's ever going to get, because now the plan is coming together, And Bryan's going to end up on the short end of the stick.
And now the assault outside the ring by Randy Orton. Remember, triple threat rules, no countouts, no disqualifications. Anything goes as Bryan is whipped into the barricade. And Randy Orton now unleashing fury on Bryan.
Randy Orton seemingly in desperation mode, along with Batista doing whatever they can to suppress Daniel Bryan.
This is clearly about injuring Bryan, ending his career, and now Randy Orton with steel stairs in hand.
Yeah, this very well could end Bryan.
Oh my God, Bryan driven down again.
Daniel Bryan's fairy tale evening just came to a screeching halt.
Look at this, Batista and Randy Orton game planning their next form of attack.
This is absolutely disgusting.
Oh boy.
Oh, now right here in front of us, the announce table being ripped apart. You can only imagine what Batista and Orton have planned here.
Perhaps the final act to disable the dreams of Daniel Bryan.
Bryan can't even move. He's defenseless out here.
Bryan is giving it his all. So much heart, so much determination.
Oh my God. To the announce table now. Bryan went through hell in the first match tonight, and now a second match against Orton and Batista.
You don't think?
What the?
Oh, I do think. Batista wants to end Bryan's career right here.
Oh no.
Up goes Bryan.
Oh, Batista bomb to an RKO!
My
right
God.
through our table!
My goodness.
Are you kidding me? Bryan's been broken in half!
Be careful what you ask for, Daniel Bryan, because you just might get it.
Absolute no concern for the health and well-being of Daniel Bryan.
And now the medical personnel bringing in a stretcher.
What a horrible sight.
Oh, what a horrible way for this night to end for Daniel Bryan, who fought so valiantly earlier on to beat Triple H, to get to this triple threat match for an opportunity at the championship, the main event at WrestleMania. And now
Batista just flattened Orton.
Yeah, Batista and Orton, who had an alliance moments ago, now turn this into a one-on-one match for the WWE title.
That's what they wanted. That's what Batista and Randy Orton wanted. They wanted Daniel Bryan out of the equation so they could compete for the championship.
Well, it's also what the Authority wanted as well. Triple H and Stephanie. They wanted Daniel Bryan out of here. Been a thorn in their side forever.
Batista once again in complete control. The Apex Predator is being beaten down.
Meanwhile, medical personnel continue to work on Daniel Bryan as this match continues for the WWE Championship.
All right, now it's Batista who's in firm
control again
over the Viper.
Well, the animal returned to WWE for one reason, to be the best.
And look at Orton fighting back, but again, driven back down to the floor.
Now the animal could be just moments away, Corey, from accomplishing that goal.
And Orton rolled back into the ring by the animal, Batista. But Orton caught him. And now Randy Orton's got Batista where he wants him.
Batista took too much time, and he may pay for it.
Went for the DDT, and Batista launches Orton over the top rope. Meanwhile, Daniel Bryan's being stretchered back to the locker room area for medical treatment. Randy Orton off the apron, face first goes Batista. And there's Bryan being carted away.
Better bring that stretcher back here. We might need it for Batista.
Terrible, terrible way for this night to end for Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan, what is he doing?
Listen, I get the fighting spirit of Daniel Bryan, but Bryan's hurt.
What is Daniel Bryan doing?
Bryan's got more guts than brains, period.
Medical personnel try to get Daniel Bryan out of here, and now Now Orton has Bryan.
Well, Randy Orton's going to make sure that Daniel Bryan heads back to the locker room on a stretcher after driving him into the steps. Corey, tell me, just how much strength does carrying your opponent around like this take?
Let's put it this way, Cole. Saxton would never be able to do it.
Going for something else, it seems.
I suspect he knows something that we don't, Cole. Why else would he just let him out of that hole?
Interesting decision here, Corey.
I don't know. I kind of like it. He clearly wants to inflict some more punishment.
He's focusing on the face now. Here he goes. That's how you move up the ladder here in WWE.
But can he follow up here?
Back in from the floor. Brings down his opponent, and here it is, Corey.
The yes lock! The yes lock is applied! That's what he was looking for, Michael.
He releases it.
And you can debate whether or not that would have been the end. Interesting decision there.
She gonna do? Oh, shoulder breaker.
And Randy Orton just slips out of harm's way.
Gets out of the way of that one. Back in the ring again. He could pin his opponent right here. He gets it with a reversal. What incredible impact. He's looking at it. You have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this.
Here's his moment, Michael. Oh, man, Batista's in trouble now. And here comes Orton. Oh, going for it! Going for it!
The yes lock is applied. Will his opponent tap?
This one is over.
He did it! He did it! The Miracle Kid! The Miracle Kid!
It's a miracle on Bourbon Street! Yes! Yes! Yes!
Hope everybody at home set those DVRs because that was a match you're going to want to watch again and again and again. Epic. From the opening bell, this match was one for the ages. I'm almost speechless. Almost.
Here is your winner, Daniel
Bryan just overcame the authority.
Daniel Bryan just had the greatest performance in 30 years of WrestleMania. In one night, he defeated Triple H, Batista, and Randy Orton, and is now WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
That's the kind of action you expect here in the WWE when you put three rabid competitors in the ring at the same time.
We may be in New Orleans tonight, but I assure you there was nothing easy about that win right there.
Right now, the Demon Kane plans to annihilate the movement of the masses. Kane versus Daniel Bryan for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship in an Extreme Rules match.
Extreme Rules is the only setting fit for such a personal rivalry. Kane has turned Daniel Bryan's dream into a nightmare. We don't know what to expect next.
Well, expect the unexpected. If it ain't nailed down, it's probably going to be used as a weapon. If it is nailed down, bodies are probably going to collide into it.
Lands a pretty stiff kick. Of course, guys, anyone with a family can sympathize with Daniel Bryan. Such a frightening scene we saw last week when Kane tried to drag Daniel Bryan's new wife, Brie Bella, to the bottom of the ring.
Such a horrifying scene, Michael. To hear Brie screaming for her life is something that'll traumatize Daniel Bryan forever.
We mentioned Kane's attack on Brie. I think as a result, this fight has become about more than the championship for Bryan. Kane put his hands on Daniel's wife.
Oh, any husband knows that's a big mistake. Now this is more than a match. This is more than a fight. This is more than Extreme Rules. This is a war.
Oh, he's such a tough target. Daniel Bryan had such a tumultuous journey to gaining the WWE World Heavyweight title. A lifelong dream come true. And the dream continued when he married the gorgeous Brie Bella. But as of late, that dream has turned into a nightmare because of the demon in the ring.
It's a nightmare Kane wants to make sure Daniel Bryan never wakes up from.
He's going for the pin. Digging deep for a kick out.
Not yet. Too early. You know, we wouldn't have the Demon here if Corporate Kane's job performance as Director of Operations was more satisfactory to the Authority.
Come on, Corey. Corporate Kane was a puppet for the Authority. And then Stephanie McMahon provoked Kane to unleash the Devil's favorite demon.
Using all his power to drive him to the mat. Kane sees the opportunity to go high.
On the topic of Kane's affiliation with the Authority, of course, the Authority has had their issues with Daniel Bryan over the...
Look at Kane. It's coming.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Nearly 16,000 WWE fans in attendance trying to will Daniel Bryan on here in New Jersey, the Garden State.
Kindergarten State, Cole. They named it after the average intelligence level they're sitting.
Kane going for an early pin. Oh my, how in the world did he kick out of that?
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down?
Kane's enjoying himself now.
Corey, you said you don't understand the logic behind Daniel Bryan's connection to fans. Well, I think Daniel is the same as everyone else who stands up for what they believe in, who fights for what they have. It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over. And no luck against Kane there.
Wicked clothesline.
Corey, Kane looking to end this quickly. Barely at 2.5.
So resilient.
We're seeing two outstanding athletes looking to prove their dominance in there, but only one can walk out victorious. Who will it be?
Oh boy, he is rolling.
With no rules holding back Daniel Bryan, we're going to see a side of him we rarely see. A more sadistic, hell-bent attack.
Well, that's what I'd expect from the champ. Bryan's fighting with a lot of emotions. The problem is he's in the ring with a demon who doesn't have to flip a switch to find that sadistic side. Kane is always sick. You know, going into this match, Daniel Bryan was wearing a neck brace all week. I guarantee you he's still hurt from when Kane chokeslammed him. There is no way the champ's at 100%.
Oh, to the back of the neck.
Look at this. Wow, I thought he was a goner.
Daniel Bryan is the heart of a lion, no doubt about it. Will it be enough to get him through this match?
Heart of a lion, but cursed with the face of a goat.
Hold on, guys. This isn't good.
No question about it, Cole. Uh-oh, this isn't going to end well for someone.
A spectacular maneuver. They get dangerous out here, especially when there are no countouts. He wants to do this in the ring.
Here it comes. He's got him.
Kane is looking to end this right now.
Choke slam straight to hell.
Here's his moment, Michael.
What just happened? The movement is dead.
R.I.P.
Let's take another look at what made that matchup so memorable.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance.
Here is your winner, Kane!
For the health of Daniel Bryan, I think you should get out of the ring right now.
No, stick around, Daniel. I want to see what an angry demon can do.
This guy looks like he's ready to tear through the entire locker room. But I wouldn't put it past him.
As we close the book on this match, I need to remind everybody just how big of a win this was. Simply amazing.
A punishing strike. Right now, the Demon Kane plans to annihilate the movement of the masses. Kane versus Daniel Bryan for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship in an Extreme Rules match.
Extreme Rules is the only setting fit for such a personal rivalry. Kane has turned Daniel Bryan's dream into a nightmare, and we don't know what to expect next.
Well, expect the unexpected. If it ain't nailed down, it's probably going to be used as a weapon. If it is nailed down, bodies are probably going to collide into it.
This week, Bryan said he's going to send the devil's favorite demon back home by any means necessary, even if that means Daniel has to go down to hell with him.
You say that like it's a bad thing for Kane. Kane loves hell. When Daniel Bryan gets there, Kane's going to give him a grand tour, show him all the hot spots.
You realize, guys, these two used to be tag team champions together, and now they're tearing each other apart in an Extreme Rules match where anything goes.
We're beyond Dr. Shelby now, Cole. These two are only going to take their anger out on one another.
Michael brought up how in an Extreme Rules match, anything goes. That is something that really frightens me when Kane is involved. We may see the depths of his depravity.
Kane can do so much damage to you with just his bare hands. The last thing he needs now is permission to use weapons. This match might be like killing a cockroach with a flamethrower.
This week, Bryan said he's going to send the devil's favorite demon back home by any means necessary, even if that means Daniel has to go down to hell with him.
You say that like it's a bad thing for Kane. Kane loves hell. When Daniel Bryan gets there, Kane's going to give him a grand tour, show him all the hot spots.
The repetition on that move is becoming deliberate at this point.
Daniel Bryan is the heart of a lion, no doubt about it. Will it be enough to get him through this match?
Heart of a lion, but cursed with the face of a goat.
Back in from the apron.
And no luck against Kane there.
Will he be victorious? Digging deep for a kick out.
Not yet.
There's the inside cover here.
It's going to take a lot more than that to keep him down.
Too soon. You know, going into this match, Daniel Bryan was wearing a neck brace all week. I guarantee you he's still hurt from when Kane chokeslammed him. There's no way the champ's at 100%.
I'll repeat Corey's statement regarding Daniel Bryan being in a neck brace all week. A product of Kane delivering 3 tombstone pile drivers. One of those right on our announce table. After the assault, Daniel had to be rushed to the nearest medical facility.
It was just more evidence that Kane can't be controlled. I really don't want to see Daniel Bryan stretching out of this arena again, but that's a high possibility in an Extreme Rules match.
Man, look at this. That's right. Just keep going. He gets it with a reversal. Kane wants to put this away.
Choke slam straight to hell. Got every ounce of that one. This could be over.
He got body on body there, but that's about it.
Clearly not enough damage done.
Nearly 16,000 WWE fans in attendance trying to will Daniel Bryan on here in New Jersey. the Garden State.
Kindergarten State, Cole. They named it after the average intelligence level.
Looking for all the glory here. Digging deep for a kick out.
Nah, not yet. Too early.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
He's left wide open here.
I don't think he even realizes it. He looks dazed.
This is about to get bad.
Corey, you said you don't understand the logic behind Daniel Bryan's connection to fans. Well, I think Daniel is the same as everyone else who stands.
This is a level of destruction no one was expecting.
Wow, Kane is getting absolutely pummeled.
Kane wants to put this away. Of course, guys, anyone with a family can sympathize with Daniel Bryan. Such a frightening scene we saw last week when Kane tried to drag Daniel Bryan's new wife, Brie Bella, to the bottom of the ring.
It's such a horrifying scene, Michael. To hear Brie screaming for her life is something that'll traumatize Daniel Bryan forever.
We mentioned Kane's attack on Brie. I think as a result, this fight has become about more than the championship for Bryan. Kane put his hands on Daniel's wife.
Oh, any husband knows that's a big mistake. Now this is more than a match. This is more than a fight. This is more than Extreme Rules. This is a war.
This match in large is a proponent of WWE principal owner Stephanie McMahon. Byron, do you think Stephanie has ever had any good intentions for Daniel Bryan?
Well, she can attempt apologies for Kane's hellacious attacks all she wants, but Bryan has always seen through Stephanie McMahon. And to paraphrase Daniel's words, everyone knows Stephanie McMahon is full of doo-doo.
Bite your tongue, Saxton. Returning to Daniel's feelings on Stephanie McMahon, Saxton, you spoke like a true third grader. You can't go blaming Stephanie McMahon for Kane's actions. The demon's uncontrollable. You heard Stephanie a few weeks ago beg Kane to stop his attack on Daniel Bryan. What more can you ask for?
I mean, how about some order, Corey? How about some due respect for the WWE World Heavyweight Champion? How about discontinuing this vendetta she and her husband Triple H have for Daniel Bryan? That's what could be done.
You realize, guys, these two used to be tag team champions together, and now they're tearing each other apart in an Extreme Rules match where anything goes.
We're beyond Dr. Shelby now, Cole. These two are only going to take their anger out on one another.
And you can't blame Daniel Bryan for this ire and for this fury. This is more than about the championship. Kane made it personal when he went after Daniel Bryan's wife, Brie.
This speaks to the power of the Big Red Machine. One right hand flattens Bryan.
Oh, my God, and Bryan
Launched into the LED wall.
This is the kind of match that could take years off your career.
Right now, the Demon Kane plans to annihilate the movement of the masses. Kane versus Daniel Bryan for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship in an Extreme Rules match.
Extreme Rules is the only setting fit for such a personal rivalry. Kane has turned Daniel Bryan's dream into a nightmare, and we don't know what to expect next.
Well, expect the unexpected. If it ain't nailed down, it's probably going to be used as a weapon. If it is nailed down, bodies are probably going to collide into it.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Kane wants to put this away.
Kane with a vice-like grip on his opponent's skull.
Warm up the bus. This one is over. That could procure the win for Kane. Oh.
Oh, and look at this! Bryan launch back body drop out of the car! And out!
Oh, no.
Oh, my God, what the... Kane's got that cylinder!
Don't do this!
And Daniel Bryan luckily moved out of the way as Kane put it through the windshield.
That would have just taken Bryan's title. It might have taken his career.
And Kane again with a right hand knocking Bryan down.
Devil's favorite demon just overwhelming the champion.
Oh, and Kane put his hand through the windshield!
Bryan has got himself a temporary reprieve, and now Bryan is digging in the trunk.
And now it's Daniel Bryan looking for in the trunk of the car.
What is that?
The crowbar.
Oh, my God, a tire iron! Right off the face of Kane!
Kane is out.
Remember Extreme Rules. Anything goes. You win via pinfall or submission for the WWE World Heavyweight title.
Guys, Kane is barely moving.
Yeah, now the problem is you got to get back into the ring, right?
Good luck with that.
How does Daniel Bryan do this?
Hey, you're not going to drag a 300-plus pounder all the way back into the ring.
Especially when you're Daniel Bryan's size. I mean, he's got time. There are no countouts, but I mean, this is ridiculous. How do you drag this carcass into the ring?
Oh, look at this.
I'll tell you how, Michael Cole, you get very creative.
This could actually work.
You don't think. Kane's coming too. Kane's coming too.
Bryan's ready for it.
Again with the tire iron. Daniel Bryan getting extreme on Kane.
Bryan tried to ensure there was absolutely no movement from Kane. And I think Bryan's gonna drive this thing.
Does he know how?
He's got to figure it out.
Figure it out right now. He's got Kane out cold on the forklift, lifting it up. Daniel Bryan, what an ingenious way to get Kane back to the arena.
Hey, we keep saying anything goes, including driving forklifts. Heading back to
ringside. This is incredible. I've never seen anything like this. Never, ever. Can you believe this, guys?
Believe it. It's happening.
Kane is out.
Bryan raising the forklift.
Hey, pretty good for his first time.
He's going to dump Kane in the ring. He's actually going to dump Kane into the ring.
He did it.
And Kane's still out.
Where the hell's Bryan going?
I don't know about this.
No way. Daniel Bryan to the top of the forklift. Kane's all the way across the ring.
You don't need to do this, Bryan.
Kidding me? No way! Get out, Daniel! Get down!
Yes way!
Go! Bryan with a headbutt on the top of the forklift. Right now, the Demon Kane plans to annihilate the movement of the masses. Kane versus Daniel Bryan for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship in an Extreme Rules match.
Extreme Rules is the only setting fit for such a personal rivalry. Kane has turned Daniel Bryan's dream into a nightmare, and we don't know what to expect next.
Well, expect the unexpected. If it ain't nailed down, it's probably going to be used as a weapon. If it is nailed down, bodies are probably going to collide into it.
The frequency of this move is becoming deliberate at this point, to say the least. Perhaps like a schoolboy out of nowhere.
great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
When this guy's on, look out. The spine buster, the end is near.
He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does.
Oh my DDT! Here we go. Gets him with the leg drop.
He'll be feeling the effects of that for a while.
Wow, Kane is getting absolutely pummeled.
Oh, and he releases the hold.
Wow. Part of me thought that was it, Cole.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
I think this is the beginning of the end.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Wow, Kane is getting absolutely pummeled.
He could end it here.
You got him.
2, 3. Daniel retains the championship. He slays the demon. A lot of good action in that one. Here's another look.
I can watch highlights of that one all night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch. I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches in recent WWE history.
Here is your winner, Daniel Bryan.
What an effort by Daniel Bryan. Talk about never say die. Can you believe it?
I don't have to believe it. I saw it. The Demon Kane took Daniel Bryan on the tour through hell he promised, but Daniel Bryan managed to survive. Hey, they both gave it their all, but in the end, we were left with the best man standing.
The crowd here tonight certainly seemed to appreciate the efforts.
What a great match.
It goes without saying that Shane is fighting an uphill battle right now, but Shane McMahon doesn't care.
You got to remember all the vitriol and contempt that Shane McMahon has had for months for Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
Well, Shane's understandably concerned about Daniel Bryan in his first match back in the ring, but Shane needs to be thinking about his own well-being.
Man, what a move. Unbelievable power. Not the first time we've seen this move tonight.
Olympic slam. Nice.
Right on point.
Owens is looking one step closer to the unemployment line.
Oh, Kevin Owens hates lines. You know we're cutting that one too. I think it was an ill-advised decision for Shane to start this match after his partner was taken out.
I agree with you, Corey, but it's bold. Obviously, we know Shane doesn't always fight with his head. He fights with his heart. That is not the wisest decision, but Shane McMahon felt he had no other choice.
You know, Saxton, in the same manner that it's bold for Shane McMahon to continue fighting, it's also approaching levels of...
He's got him covered. And Shane McMahon avoids the early pin.
Remember, Byron, if Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, if they win, they'll be rehired to SmackDown Live.
That is not a comforting thought for Daniel Bryan or Shane McMahon or the rest of the SmackDown Live roster, for that matter.
The medical staff still dealing with Daniel Bryan after that cowardly attack from behind by Sami and Kevin.
You can form your own opinions on it, Cole. The fact of the matter is it was a brilliant sneak attack. Daniel Bryan was effectively removed from the equation before the bell could even ring. Beautiful Northern Lights suplex.
The beginning of the end.
A picture-perfect enziguri, reminding everyone that Daniel Bryan still remains at ringside, being tended to by our medical personnel after a blindsided attack by two men he once called friends.
This is not the way Daniel Bryan wanted to return to action. This is supposed to be a feel-good story. It's supposed to be a homecoming for Daniel Bryan. Coming back to the same stadium he became WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn seem to have taken that away from him.
Oh, there's an elbow drop.
Even before the ingenious attack from Owens.
Here's a cover. I don't know too many other guys that would have been able to kick out of that.
He's still in this.
Yeah, he's running hot right now, but we'll see if he can sustain it for long. He's a ball of energy right now, but we'll see if it lasts.
This has got to be it.
Game, set, match. This one is open.
He goes for the cover. They did it. Wow, what a match. I can't remember a tag team match in recent memory that was even close to as good as that one was.
Here are your winners, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
I can't...
That's it. He got him. It goes without saying that Shane is fighting an uphill battle right now, but Shane McMahon doesn't care.
You got to remember all the vitriol and contempt that Shane McMahon has had for months for Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
Well, Shane's understandably concerned about Daniel Bryan in his first match back in the ring, but Shane needs to be thinking about his own well-being.
Huge slam right there. Perfectly timed slam.
Getting tossed around here. A quick reversal by Kevin Owens. Shane McMahon turns it around.
Brought in the hard way.
Whoa, Zayn dodged that one.
Lightning quick.
There goes KO with the mind games.
Shoulders on the mat. The shoulders are down.
We've got a crowd of over 77,000 hoping for yet another Yes-O-Mania tonight. Many fans here tonight were in this very arena 4 years ago when Daniel Bryan became WWE Champion. And who could forget next year's WrestleMania where Bryan became Intercontinental Champion?
After that brutal attack to start the match, this match might end with the embarrassment similar to Bryan's first ever WrestleMania, where he lost the WWE Championship in 18 seconds.
Corey, Byron, the two of you touched on the highs and lows of Yes-O-Mania. Bryan's won and lost titles here, but I don't think he expected to go from the thrill of his first ring entrance in years to the pain of the pre-match attack so quickly. Shane McMahon, big move coming,
And a lethal clothesline. And off the tag is Sami Zayn.
Corey, we could argue that no one was happier to hear that Daniel Bryan was cleared than Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn were. That's why it was shocking to see them turn on their friend.
Well, listen, Daniel Bryan's dream was to come back and compete in the ring.
Shoulders on the mat. Digging deep for a kick out.
Wow, what a display of heart and determination.
Driving his knee down.
With all his injuries, I can't believe...
And a pin attempt. Digging deep for a kick out.
How'd he do that?
Tonight is a culmination of pent-up emotions since SummerSlam. Daniel Bryan, Shane McMahon, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn have been at odds for months. Not only the two sides, but we've also seen Bryan angry at Shane and Zayn fight with Owens.
It's been crazy, Michael. Owens has hated Shane since the commissioner screwed him out of the United States title. Owens joined forces with former rival Zayn after Sami saved KO at Hell in a Cell. And we're finally seeing Bryan and Shane working together after constant disagreements. If KO and Zayn win and go back to SmackDown Live, this will get even uglier.
Vertical suplex.
Nice.
There he goes, crashing to the floor.
Everyone's raving about Daniel Bryan's return tonight, but can we also take some time to celebrate that tonight is KO Mania 3?
What's ironic is that Kevin Owens is named the showcase of the Immortals after himself since 2016. But after Bryan fired him, we thought Owens would miss WrestleMania. Got him good with the elbow there.
You guys brought up that KO Mania 3 almost didn't happen, but you neglected to mention that Owens had a match with Sami Zayn already set for WrestleMania. Shane McMahon made the match, and then they attacked him afterwards.
And all's well that ends well. Now Owens has a match even bigger than his ladder match at KO.
Shane McMahon, big move coming.
That's a combination, bam!
Is there nothing Shane McMahon can't do?
That seemingly came out of nowhere.
Seeing Daniel Bryan on a stretcher at ringside at the start of this match is an eerie parallel to the last time Bryan was in this very venue, in the main event of WrestleMania 30.
Yeah, that's right, Corey. After an attack from...
This could do it. Gets to the ropes, forcing the break.
And Michael, I have to question the decision to go for a submission so close to the ropes.
The elbow drop lands.
The two of you brought up Daniel Bryan's past history in this arena and once again being put on a stretcher. In 2014, he fought back and eventually defeated Batista and Orton to become WWE Champion. I hope that Bryan can fight back and have another happy ending tonight. Shane McMahon, big move coming.
Even before the ingenious attack from Owens and Zayn started this match, the odds have been in the Yep movement's favor all night. Just look at the shape.
Oh, I think this man means business.
We may be looking at our winner here, guys. Shane McMahon with the cover.
Oh, and breaking things up is Kevin Owens.
Right across the injured abdomen.
Owens and Zayn fighting for their livelihood, fighting for their careers.
There's a tag. Owens now legal.
KO looking to go up to the top rope.
This will be such poetic justice.
Oh! Frog splash! Cover on Shane!
No!
And breaking things up is Daniel Bryan.
Desperation on both sides here.
Well, Daniel Bryan was out of here. He left on a stretcher.
Well, he did, but he's now back. And Owens and Zayn are beside themselves.
Owens and Zayn thought it was a foregone conclusion.
Oh, no! Went for the cannonball. Shane moved out of the way. Bryan's back up on the apron. Kevin Owens is in position.
Oh, right across the knee.
That's what he was looking for, Michael.
Uh-oh.
I don't think he's got it completely locked in.
He releases it.
And you can debate whether or not that would have been the end. Interesting decision there.
We may have discovered his favorite move. Look at Kevin Owens. It's coming.
Pop-up powerbomb.
Shane absorbing up.
And here we go. Kevin Owens with a cover. Dodges that one. Oh, my DDT.
Lights out.
A quick reversal by Shane McMahon.
And there's a quick kick.
Shane McMahon likes to showboat, but he'd better not get carried away.
Oh, and what a right hand. Fighting back, trying to make a tag. Meanwhile, from behind, he's got a sleeper hold here.
Daniel Bryan wants the tag.
Almost, but not quite. And Shane now creates separation. Could this be his moment?
Shane absolutely desperate. Needs to make this tag and needs to make it now.
Can he get there? Can he make the tag to Daniel Bryan? If he does, this place will explode.
Shane crawling with everything he's got, trying to inch himself closer to Daniel Bryan.
Almost there. Almost there.
Yes.
Tag made.
Here we go.
And here comes Daniel Bryan. His return to WWE in-ring competition. And Bryan unloading with the right hands. And look at Bryan go.
Knocks him off the apron. Daniel Bryan is on fire right now.
Bryan attacking with a fury.
A moment we never thought we'd see. Vintage Bryan as he lands on his feet.
Full speed ahead.
Bryan, down he goes. Bryan fired up. Oh, wow. Baseball slide takes him out.
Daniel Bryan from the apron.
Almost knocked silly by that strike.
Uh-oh, he's in trouble here.
The end is near for him.
Daniel Bryan on the top rope. Oh, the missile drop kick.
Daniel Bryan came down hard. You got to wonder if the injuries are coming into play.
Bryan's just right. Uh-oh, from behind.
Oh, Daniel Bryan, though.
Rolls him off.
And now what does Bryan do? Turns his attention back to the corner. Ooh, the running drop kick. And the other one on the other side. And Daniel Bryan looks like the Daniel Bryan of old.
Like he hasn't missed a step.
Bryan controlling the entire tempo of this match by himself.
This is incredible. What a moment.
Incoming.
Oh boy, all of SmackDown Live may be preparing to celebrate.
Breathtaking acrobatics on display here.
Here he goes, trying to turn the tables.
Getting a sickening thud as his body is driven to the mat.
Is it enough to put Sami Zayn away?
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
What a combination. You just don't know what's coming next.
Is it enough to put Sami Zayn away?
Nice move.
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
Brings down his opponent, and here it is, Corey.
The yes lock! The yes lock is applied! Is it enough to put Sami Zayn away?
That's one of the more impressive submissions in today's...
What a tag team display.
I can't remember a tag team match in recent memory that was even close to as good as that one was.
I can watch highlights of that one all night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch.
Here are your winners, Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan.
Now that's eking out a win.
What we just saw there was a doctorate class in tag team competition. They just took the game to a whole other level.
And what an incredible journey it has been to get to this WrestleMania moment. Absolutely amazing.
Guys, this is a dream match right here. Daniel Bryan is taking on indie wrestling superstar Bryan Danielson.
It's going to be a nightmare for that Danielson nerd when Daniel destroys this internet darling.
These guys have eerily similar styles, so I look forward to seeing how they match up. Oh, what incredible power!
Wow, what a vertical suplex!
And now he goes for it a second time.
You know, you just can't teach experience. You have to live it. That gives Daniel Bryan a huge advantage in this match.
Good point, Corey. They say there's no greater teacher than adversity, and Daniel Bryan has earned a wealth of knowledge from that teacher.
Keep your eye on this one.
Uh-oh, he's in trouble here. When you guys talk about adversity being Daniel Bryan's greatest teacher, it reminds me how Bryan Danielson must have been the hugest teacher's pet. Sort of like you, Saxton. He probably stayed after school and got first place at the science fair right before someone jammed him into a locker where nerds like... Look at this.
Not yet.
Definitely not where you want to be right now.
Gotta find a way to get out of this, Michael. A win here tonight would be monumental for Bryan Danielson. Beating a main eventer like Daniel Bryan could spring this...
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Gets out of the way of that one.
Look out!
And the dive finds its mark. Daniel Bryan is just dominating this Danielson guy. We're seeing experience over youth on display right here.
Not everyone can be the exception to that idiom like me, Cole.
The two of you brought up the extremely unlikely scenario of Bryan Danielson winning and trying for a title. Win or lose, Danielson needs... This might be it!
Oh, my.
This match might be over, guys.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
But he's got to capitalize now. Oh, boy, he is...
Nicely done as he gets out of the submission.
Color me surprised, Michael. I did not see that one coming.
Look, I've spent time outside of the ring with Bryan Danielson and Daniel Bryan, and I have to say, neither guy's going to party till they drop. But they're nice guys, but they can be a little bit awkward in social situations.
Neither guy has the life of the party, but I know if Daniel Bryan invited me to a party, I'd at least have a lot of other people to talk to. But I'll never go to a Bryan Danielson party because I'll be the only person there. Danielson's best friend? Counter here. Yes, and Bryan Danielson may have just closed the book on this one. There's the cover. Can he do it?
Real nicely done. I can't believe he's in this.
Nah, not yet. Too early. These two guys have some similar moves. They must have trained at the same school or something, but I digress. Danielson's faster hitting, but Daniel Bryan has a slightly bigger repertoire.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Drop kick to the knee.
Oh, man, I had high hopes for Danielson, but he's looking defeated right now.
He's looking like a D- player at this point.
Corey, you mentioned the similarities of Danielson's repertoire to Daniel Bryan's. Danielson's running drop kicks are faster, but I don't think he has any... Oh, no! This one is over.
Going for the big one.
You gotta believe this one's over. That should do it.
Wow, let's see that again.
Man, he is simply a walking highlight reel.
His shoulders are down.
Daniel Bryan overcomes his past.
turning back the hands of time.
That match deserves another look, folks.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of.
Here is
a
your
legendary
winner,
performance.
Daniel Bryan has shown how much a man can learn, how much a man can grow when he's doing what he loves.
When you strive for 2 decades to be the best, these are your results.
And talk about displaying a never-say-die attitude. It was as if winning was the only option here tonight.
That's one of those personal WrestleMania moments and memories that will last a lifetime. I'm so glad we all got to